Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we are going to be doing another coaching session here on Ancient. Now, today we're going to learn what it's like to play Counter-Strike 2 and really take advantage of the meta of this game. I'm really excited for you to see the work that we put in with this player today. He was super receptive to learning and just understanding the game and doing his best to learn. So I want all of you guys to help support this community. Join the Discord down below, hit that subscribe button, share this with a friend, and let's go ahead and learn what we need to do in order to play Ancient to our fullest abilities. Oh, sweet. Yeah, really good stuff. So when I'm watching this demo, I should be able to see that like team play in effect in some sort of way. I should see you guys flashing for each other, trading each other, boosting, doing all kinds of good stuff. And if it's something that we don't see, then that's a great way to start implementing that into our gameplay. Because you are face at level 4, correct?
Yeah, I
Okay,
bounce
sweet.
around from 4 to 5, but in this one, yeah, 4.
Gotcha, sweet. Yeah, so let's go ahead and see what happens here. We're going to go ahead and be in the mid position. Good, we're chilling. We don't recognize that anything's really running out here. It's fine. Rotate in. Yeah, I don't mind spamming because there could be a lot of people here. One thing I will say, though, and I want you to really be able to read off your teammates' body language and understand what they're kind of doing in these situations. We're coming here spamming, cool, great. I would love for you to make some sort of aggro play because on the radar, but also we should just be seeing this through the walls with our team IDs and stuff, is your boys are running in here and doing their thing. Take advantage of that chaos and either make your own aggressive play or come over here and support them in these moments. So if you ever see your teammates like freaking running in, doing all that stuff, like don't sit back here and necessarily keep spamming. Do something to help them.
Yeah.
And I also have recognized like a bad habit that I think is going to be something we can work through already in this, where we're shooting like, you know, we're shooting a decent amount of bullets, but then we're reloading, right? 5 bullets, like sure, reload, but then we're coming right back here to spam the same thing we were just shooting. Same thing, reload, right? So it's a habit that I had and a lot of people do have when they come from like the console games, those type of things. Like, did you play COD?
Yeah.
Yeah, like playing COD, all that kind of stuff. Is we really want to make sure we are not reloading super like, you know, as much as we are. We want to slow down with that.
Right.
But yeah, right there, if we just read our teammates' body language, we still probably lose the round because they didn't get any kills, but you would have found yourself a lot more impact in that situation.
Gotcha.
But yeah, like if you rotate in and your teammates are like smoked off on both sides and they're spamming and doing this, of course, like come in here and just spam down to 0 bullets, reload, keep spamming, doing your thing. Like good little tiny tweaks that we can do there.
For sure.
This coaching session is brought to you by Skins Monkey. They are the best CS2 trading site out there. Swap out the skins you do not like and upgrade them into higher quality new items. I have personally used Skins Monkey to build my inventory and love how many features the site has. The best thing is that you can gain your own crazy deposit bonus of 35% by using my code KOJOMO. They also have a freebie section where you can get free new skins by completing tasks, and you also get a $5 bonus by clicking my link in the description of the video.
That's all right. We save. Nice. Yeah, this is great. We're just going to mob them down and run in. Someone's got to get that gun. Go get that gun. Awesome. Unfortunately, it's a scout, which I have no clue what that guy's doing. Or this guy's doing buying that scout, man. That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, some good impact so far. Again, yeah, read our teammates' body language. Huge here. Yeah. Honestly, like if I were you, I honestly would probably be just trying to chase them down and like play with them. But if you were to go through here too, it wouldn't be bad just to do damage. We're not really going to win the round at this point, but relocate constantly. I want you to be the player that is constantly moving around the map and not just like sitting behind these smokes. They already know where we are. And then also here, if you're going to go with your teammate, I don't care if you're not cute with them, if they're just a random, just realize, be the selfless player. You're on 1 HP, right? He's on full HP, essentially.
Yeah.
Run in here and die for him so that he might be able to get a trade or something.
Gotcha.
And if you're not going to do that, like I said, get active and just go hide somewhere and be like a rat. Play really ratty. But yeah, we just get timing, whatever. Let's go ahead and see what happens in this first gun round.
Yeah, I was queued with a lot higher elo, so I was pretty nervous.
Yeah.
For a while, and they somehow gave me mid, so I was
Right.
pretty nervous about that. But
Oh wait, what the heck? We actually won that round? There's no way we won that. Sorry, I just want to see what happens here. That's actually insane. Oh yeah, and that's a good pattern to recognize, by the way. Like if you know, if you are playing not just Ancient, but any map you're playing, bro, and they're just respecting you too much, or their, you know, mid take is awful, take advantage of that and really dominate that side of the map. So one thing for your future I'm going to recommend that we get down is instant elbow smokes from in spawn here. At least learn 1 or 2 spawns at least. And at a spawn, we're just throwing that smoke that's going to land right here in elbow. So that when they're running out here, they're instantly smoked off before they even get here.
Sure.
Just stuff like that is so like vital to us being able to dominate our side of the map. Yeah, because like, okay, yeah. One, here, you see it, right? Like in the demo, it's really obvious. But like, don't throw the smoke. It's way too lurky. Even if it does land, it's just going to allow the T's to like utilize it in some sort of way. It doesn't really do much for us. But two, regardless, you throw that smoke, stop looking at it. Like as soon as we throw it, who cares? Like we don't look at it anymore. We just pull out our next nade if we're going to throw it, get out our gun. I'm going to see how you take mid this entire demo, but when we get in the server, I'll show you some really good ways to dominate, really like easy ways to throw nades on the fly and do everything. Yeah, because like we've just wasted all of our util for no reason at this point. Our smoke, we want it to land here, and mollies, we want it to be right here.
Yeah. Would you recommend throwing a molly first if you don't throw an elbow smoke? Like running up into mid and throwing the molly?
So there's different ways you can go about it. If you are going to get aggro, one strat is to do a double molly. So one guy tries to molly deeper back here, and the other guy mollies like up here. If you're by yourself and you're trying to go aggro, yeah, I could see like where you just want to fight and you just want to do your thing. I'll show you one pathing where people will run through here, maybe throw a molly, and after they throw a molly, they're instantly coming here and flashing high off this wall that pops out here. I'll show you a few ways to take mid control. We'll make sure to get that down in the server because it really will help you a lot if we can do that. So, no, that's not our homie. But yeah, just be careful too when we like rotate in and just throw util to throw it. Because like, cool, like this isn't necessarily a bad flash, right? Like this isn't bad in any way, but we're not even really doing anything off of it. I get that we have a teammate here and like, sure, like maybe he can do it. But, and this isn't just your fault. This is like your teammate's fault too. But like, if we're going to be utilizing these flashes, let's take some sort of space off of it. And you know, obviously in this situation, nobody's here, but just the concept behind it, flashing here to unlock this space, flashing here to do this, have that purpose behind it other than just like throwing it to throw it and maybe make someone comfortable in there. Cause we don't get any info off of that. We don't unlock anything for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. And here, by the way, like when we're retaking like this, I need you when we start to get to some of these danger areas, it's okay to walk, but you have to let go of your walk button when you get to some high traffic areas, like this default box if someone's here, even like some of these angles, I'd be really careful. And when we're peeking, I need you to jiggle. Okay, we're good. Walk, jiggle. Oh, he's there. Start shooting him, right? We recognize he's there. And then, you know, maybe we can run in, but walk and then utilize jiggles on very like hot areas, very hot spots.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because again, it doesn't that does not matter what map you're playing. Anubis, Ancient, Mirage, really good concept. Nice. Really good stuff. Yep, and you know what I'm doing after these rounds, by the way?
Gotta get util and stuff? Or?
Yep, I am just running and looking at all the bodies across the map. And like, boom, deagle here. If we run somewhere else, we might find some sort of like smoke grenade or something. And especially T-mollies, man. T-mollies are so much better than the CT and Sandary. So anytime I'm on CT side, I'm always looking for a T-molly.
Gotcha. Okay, that's a good point. Never knew that.
And even like the pistol, like even though you're probably not going to use it, bro, like having that deagle as a secondary is such a great bonus. Like, you know, it's just awesome. Yeah, I'm going to show you what we need to do. That's fine. We flash to peak. Good. And hey, even though like I can optimize this and help you out, I love that you just set yourself up with that play, by the way. Like, dude, that's really good skill to have for yourself where you can throw your own util, flash and peek with it and get that kill. You got that kill purely because like that guy was just full white and you had a really good idea of what you wanted to do. Awesome. Like to see that.
Sweet.
Okay, we're smoking. That's fine, but let's do something with it. So yeah, we smoked that.
I get very confused right here when I don't know if someone's creepy at elbow or if they're up at right there. I get
Yep.
confused.
Well, I mean, it's just a scary spot, but also again, we do have a teammate here, and that's where you have to communicate and you have to demand things from them. So one, I would recommend just resmoking elbow, by the way. This isn't like bad, but I also think it might frustrate some of your teammates that are playing these positions if they have their own idea for how they want to hold, and then you throw that. I would say your best bet, just recycle elbow smoke and get it deep, by the way. Try to get it as deep as you can, so that you have this control. But demand from your teammate. I need you to be able to play off your radar and be like, look, you know, this is uncomfortable for both, like not talking to each other, not really doing anything. But you guys have 2 people there, and there's 2 areas you could die from. You can die from shelf and you can die from elbow. Should not be scary at all. You know, it should at least be clear. It could be scary because maybe they have good flashes, good trading, but we should at least know what our job is. So like even here, this guy should recognize. Good, he does. But I'm just reiterating to him. I'm like, hey, can you hold my shelf? I'm gonna hold mid, and you know, just giving that your teammates that info on what you're doing and what you expect from them is massive, man. Okay, here we should be able to play off the radar again. We see, yep, we should be able to see. And here, this guy's shooting. You should be just sprinting kind of at this point. I guess there's a lurk, so we got to be cautious about that. But honestly, that's where I want you to have the confidence where our teammates are like taking contact on site here, and either make your slow lurk play aggressively, like we're not stopping shifting and holding W, or just saying, screw it, I'm better than these guys, and running in and just like taking fights to eventually try to support your teammates on site. Just like making one of those 2 decisions. Okay, sweet. We saw we got alive. Yep. So we got to cover our teammates. Also, just a small note, because like these guys aren't good enough to really do this to us, but I need you until bomb is defused in this situation. Don't just sprint away, because like, you know, say, what this guy honestly should do is be like, oh shoot, my teammates are dying, and just start running. And if he's good, he knows the spam where you literally just shoot through the wall so easy. And then say that happens and we're over here like, oh, I thought the round was won, right? So until like bombs defuse, when there's an enemy alive, just like, you know, stick somewhere close on sight. Yeah, just be there to help him, see what's up. Even if you think he's got it, like might as well just sit there and confirm everything.
Gotcha.
Okay, we're gonna molly. Yeah. Don't like that, Nate. I like that you're thinking about using util. I think we definitely need to just make sure we're optimizing it and not just throwing it to throw it. Like I need you to be super certain with how we're doing it. Yeah, like, and like I said, I'll get in the server and show you, but essentially like every nade we're throwing, we're trying to either dunk on them, blow open our smoke, or do something. And unless you have a very clear idea of what to use it for, don't do it. And like even here, all we do is block ourselves. We just created so much artificial stress because we just smoked ourselves off. And sure, now they can't see us, but now also it's like, guys, like I have no clue. They could be crossing mid. There could be 5 of them. There could be 1 of them, like 0. I don't know, right? So be really careful using your smoke in that way. What you should do instead, you know, we're in here, you know, we've had time. We shouldn't feel uncomfortable because like we've had time to get ourselves into a position. But sit here with your gun out and either hold and jiggle, or if you want to have your smoke out and jiggle. And when you take contact, then you smoke yourself and smoke it maybe like here to just give yourself a way out or something. Don't block info. Make them earn every bit of like space that they have to have.
Okay.
Don't just give the other team like a free way to gain space.
Gotcha.
Yep, they blow it open.
I think that definitely was a fear smoke.
Yeah, definitely. Well, and
I knew
yeah.
Up.
Yep. And dude, you know what I'm doing? Like if I'm ever playing and I see a player like doing something like that, in my head, I'm just making a mental note like, oh, get like this guy, I think he's very uncomfortable right now if he's smoking like that. Like, and then I try to apply more pressure on him in the next rounds to really see, was that a smoke out of fear? Is this guy comfortable? And if it, you know, if he is uncomfortable, then I'm really trying to like run at him, put him on the back foot, and just keep him out of the game. Yeah, like even here, like I this is my advice to you. Like, bro, we don't even want to reload right here. And it might seem like you're safe, but like think about this. We're sitting here, right? We have no info on what's happening. Say somebody's walking up here, we have no clue because we're just sitting like this. We go and peek out here. Awesome. We catch this timing. Great kill. Like we catch this timing. Boom. But again, we have no clue what's going on over here. For all we know, somebody could be up on us. And you still have 10 bullets, right? Not the most, but we still have half of our magazine. Don't feel the need to reload. We're fine. 10 bullets is enough until we're into safety. And oops, accidentally freaking skip forward. But yeah, and then the big thing too here is like, just remember, we get 1 kill in the place. Dude, it was a 4v5 before that. Now it's a 4v4. There is still 4 guys alive around the map. Be really careful about just drifting into open space like this right here. Okay, because we're like, hey guys, like, you know, come get a free kill on us. Yeah. And luckily this guy's more concerned about mid, but yeah, bro, hug those pillars, hug those pillars. And I think you also, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing right now, I think we do need to let go of the shift button a little more and introduce more jiggling. Okay. So let go of shift and jiggle, because if you're jiggling properly, you make zero noise. There's no noise when you do it. Yeah. I think it would make you look better player, feel like a better player in general. Yeah, and just always remember your shadow's gonna be here. So when they come in here, they're gonna know you're here. So this is good. Now your shadow's hidden. Yeah, okay. And this by the way, this should be very like, this should be very easy to isolate a fight in this situation, right? And this is just being able to play off our radar, play off the info we have. We peek here, right? We see this guy, but what also happened just 1 second before, our teammate died here. We should be able to hear that. We should be able to see it in the kill feed off the radar, right? So now in your head, whatever you want, you have a fight to isolate if you have to. This guy's being very useless being over here, so it's not helping us. But in your head, like, whatever decision you make, the worst you can do right now is a 1v1, which is decent odds for us. Yeah, and I mean, it just kind of sucks here because like that's a good shot from that guy, but what did we do? We were here, and then we swung all the way out here, we spotted that guy, and then we kind of just chill in this area, knife out. We're like, oh, we don't want to be there now, so we're boom boom, and we're just going back and forth, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's where like
it just took the fight.
Yeah, it's just on you. Like, it's a very uncomfortable situation. You're playing in a high level lobby, but the worst thing I want you to do is outplay yourself. Don't give the other team information. Don't give them like these uncertain fights on your behalf. Sit there and be like, okay, man, like, look, I'm in this position. If you swing here and do this, keep going. Just make your play, man. I rather you make the wrong play and be super certain with it than have to go back and forth because you're like, I don't know if this is right. I don't know if this is right. You know, it's not fun. And like I said, of course, your teammate's not helping you at all, by the way. But that's again where we need to demand things. We need to give that info. I don't know exactly what's being said, but you know, we got to be that leader. Okay. Yeah, and then we should recognize our teammates through mid. Good. So we're gonna come out here. Okay, awesome. We're even flashing. Teammate dies though, but it's fine. Oh, dude. This is where I want you to blow open the site. I want you to blow open this smoke. This nade could be a good option if they're on low HP and we throw it right. Could be nice, but I want to see us blow open smokes as well. Are we gonna do it? Let's see. Oh, okay, so we're gonna nade site. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I think it's really good to train ourselves to blow open smokes more, especially on maps like Ancient when long smoke is up, the smoke's here, because it surprises the enemy so much. And I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do for it. But the bigger sin, and this is something I need you to get out of the habit of doing, is like, think about this. You're taking the smoke out, right? And I assume you're trying to smoke ramp, correct? Yeah. But think about it. We know they're already through here. Like, we know this is a compromised area, this entire site. You sitting here and smoking ramp does nothing. And I mean, it might to these guys because their spacing is so bad. But you know, we want to teach you high level CS and make sure you're able to perform no matter what your opponents are doing. This smoking is going to do nothing because this site's already compromised. People are in front of the smoke already. And again, you don't get to take any space off of it because we have no vision on what's going on. So instead, I want you to save the smoke and use it maybe to lurk, do something. If you know things get chaotic, you have a way to get out, because a smoke is also just a problem solver. It's like, oh, we're pinned in a corner, but we have a smoke. Awesome, we can get out. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it did land though, so hey, credit to you there. That was some good visualization. But yeah, I want to see you busting open those smokes with an HE, man. That's such a good I guess mechanic. Yeah, good habit, good mechanic to get into.
You have to be able to see kind of what they're doing and stuff.
Yep, exactly.
Just kind of guessing. Yeah.
Exactly. Like even here, I mean, you used your HE. I don't think it was necessarily the best, but it's fine. If they were rushing, I guess it would kind of chip them down, and it might have a little bit. But even here, like say you had your HE, the way I'm going to teach you to do it too, it's going to be perfect. But like, we're even going to blow open this house smoke just to get like that 1.5 window where the smoke is gone. And we're going to see how much info we can get and see if we can pick off somebody real quick. you will be such a dynamic player if you implement that into your gameplay and take advantage of like the coolness that like CS2 can bring. This game's endless with the opportunities of like gimmicks and tricks and all this good stuff. But yeah, no, definitely you're also making yourself such an easy target no matter where we're at on the map, because you're not ever jiggling. You're never like really doing that. Like, so like think about it. These guys are gonna come through here. Yes, you are gonna have the advantage on them. Well, depending on where they peek. But when they go to shoot you, you're just gonna be a sitting target. If you're even moving a little bit with jiggles, like when we're developing this at the beginning, when they peek you, their brain is going to be at least slightly confused because they see a moving target. They see somebody that's going back and forth.
Gotcha.
Which is why if you watch like whatever pro games you're watching, man, watch how much these guys jiggle. Watch how much they're like micro jiggling and doing these little things. And by the way, they're doing it without their shift button. So never hold your walk button while you do it. Okay, we have info right there. Sick. Don't get caught in limbo. I see that we're getting caught in limbo a lot. And this will happen when we're in games where we are in higher level lobbies. Like, we're not really as certain. And again, I just want to reiterate to you, like, whatever play you decide to do, just believe in it and do it to your fullest. Like, and I mean, this is decent. You're doing your thing here. Yeah, you get info. Boom, that guy gets killed. You're going to flank behind him. Okay. But yeah, just literally believe. I don't care what you're doing.
I think I remember this. Back coming up.
Let's see. I mean, oh no, yeah. Nice try. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, there's a few things here.
I think there's panic all going on right now. My buddy was in my ear just telling me I got it and all that.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that's not even. I mean, that's not that bad of a decision. I think the troll part was when you started shooting through here. That's the troll part, when you just run through here blasting your gun. But yeah, I mean, it's okay. It happens, man. Yeah, it's okay. That's funny though.
Unlucky.
Yeah, whatever, man. We go next. Go next. Okay. Oh, okay. So when we're flashing mid, by the way, this, yeah, no, it actually got him here, so credit to you. I don't like it though, because say someone comes out here and maybe they're crouch, or maybe like short story, flash behind this box, flash behind here, and this is one of the rare moments I'm going to tell you actually to throw a low flash, because this is gonna, the boxes are gonna make it so your teammates never ever get blind from it. These guys coming out here, no matter what angle, if they are fighting, they are gonna get blind by it. It's so good. But it's funny because usually I tell people throw high flashes, but this is a rare moment where like low flash actually better. Yeah, good pickup. Yeah, I'd probably be greedy here and try to get the gun, so I don't mind you going for this at all. Yeah. Yeah, we got to prescribe you some counter strafing practice. That's going to do you wonders as far as like your actual mechanics. That AD. It'll unlock a whole new way of playing for you, man.
Yeah, I mean, I usually play more aggressive. I think I was stuck in the mindset of trying to stay alive.
Yeah.
In these tequila.
Hey, man, I mean, I love this. This is like literally playing like a rat, bro. This is exactly what I need you to do in these moments. You weren't greedy. You realize like bomb is gonna explode. There's no way I can win this. Very smart decision making here. And you know what you did right? And I don't know if you were even intentionally thinking this. And if you are, kudos, man. If not, we're going to utilize this at all times. What do? You get this first kill and you don't just sit here. You don't just stand in this corner. You instinctively move to the right to change the angle, which makes this guy's life so much harder, because now he's like, oh shoot, what the heck? He's surprised and you're moving. And you even try to do it here. You try to do it there. Like that's not bad. That's really good. But yeah, I love that you play like a rat there. That's some really good stuff. But yeah, definitely like as far as like next level stuff, learning at least a few of those instant elbow smokes, getting rid of like this util, even that flash, like we're not doing anything with it. Yeah, even that nade, we're going to blow this open. Because like, why is that so good too? If we blow this open and see nobody's there, maybe we're like, hey bro, I actually want to take this space. I actually want to come through here. And that's funny. You actually we actually blew open this smoke, which would have actually helped the T's maybe, because they're like, oh shoot, they're not really pressuring. But yeah, so you get that info and it allows you to make your aggressive plays. And are you say you like to be an aggressive player?
No, actually, I prefer probably lurking, but like trying to get info with lurking, not just sitting kind of somewhere, you know?
Yeah, gotcha.
Like,
yep. And because you're uncomfy, again, like I just want to point this out so like you can see, like you can try to identify this in your games. Whatever we're doing the early round stuff, like I said, maybe not the most optimal thing. But the worst part here is like, okay, we're doing our thing. Then we're like, okay, we want to rotate. But then we're like, oh, wait, no, actually, we're going A. Oh, wait, no, actually, I need to hold house. Even though our teammate's been here the whole time. Like he's been here, right? And then we're like, oh, we're going to flash. No, we're going to come back here and support them. Cool. Good flash. But now we come back to house. So like there's so much like uncertainty here. There's so much like second guessing yourself, like not knowing what you need to do. And it's easier said than done, because I can be like, oh, bro, you just need to have an idea. But it's hard in these moments. And you know, I'm a player too, man. I understand how hard it can be in these situations where it's like, I don't know what to do. There's so much going on. It's like, what do I do? So, and that's where it just comes from, like playing enough and understanding like, okay, like there's no right decision. Just do something. Like even here, say you were pressured in mid, say you were concerned about mid, but you want to go help B, bro, just shift back here, looking at house like this. Throw your flash. Cool. Actually, throw your flash. That's awesome. Good support. Come back here and realize you can hold house from back here as well. Hold house. Bro, you could hold house from all the way back here if you wanted. But when your teammate rotates in to pick it up, you're no longer needed here. Unless you're going to aggress through mid, go believe in yourself and rotate right away. Just sprint through here and help your boys.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we're trying to play close range fights. That's fine. That's good. Yeah, and like even here, I'm just gonna keep reiterating it. Even here, you're walking down cool. I would like swing or jiggle and counter straight back. We didn't get killed. We didn't even, get challenged. Nobody was there, but just those good habits. Because if someone ever was there or like people are lurking, you're just completely dead. Because you're walking into the angle they're already holding. Wait, actually, I'm just curious. Do you have auto pickup on?
No.
Okay, good. You just picked it up. Like you just switched it. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was fast, bro. That was freaking fast. I respect that, man. Yeah, and honestly, yep. Just bait this guy. Your homie. Yep, it's good. Hey, bro, and realize this is a little ancient trick. They're gonna see your shadow when you just come out here like this. Walk along this wall and then come out here. Just a little tip, no matter what situation, because you're just gonna give all that info away. And it really like honestly, it's just a good habit to build too, to get into, and it doesn't really slow you down that much. It's like, maybe half a second when you're walking.
Okay.
And it's worth it for the info that, I mean, this guy should know you're here, by the way. He just didn't see the shadow, I guess. Nice, good. You have I'm thinking here, what util do I have? What util do I have? I'm trying to glance real quick at myself and think about it, because like, bro, you have no clue where this guy is, right? He could be temple, spawn, obviously here, like he could be anywhere, right?
Yeah.
So use that smoke, and honestly, when you don't know where he is, okay, we came out here, bomb, oh, bomb's right there, smoke bomb, okay, wait, pull our gun out, smokes up, go tap it real quick, see if he swings, or just stick it. If you're crazy, just stick it, but put that smoke on the bomb to pressure this guy, because right now the only person feeling pressure is you. You're the only dude feeling pressure right now. The second that smoke's down, oh, bro, now, I mean, honestly, you're probably still feeling pressure too, but now we equal the playing field a little bit, because now this guy's like, oh shoot, is he gonna defuse? Is he gonna stick? Like, yeah, huge that, because that's really bad that we didn't use that.
Okay.
And I'm not saying you're gonna win the rounds, but dude, you are gonna be so frustrating to play against when you do that. Util is like gold in those retakes, man. Yeah, and I want us to do a take where we're throwing nades and we are swinging super aggressively close as well. That's something I want you to do as an individual as well. But this is fine. You're in this cubby, which is a pretty dangerous spot, but you have a smoke. So you're at least able to buy yourself a little bit of life when you can. And you know what I'm doing in this situation, by the way? Every time I am tucking and I'm about to swing or something, I am literally visualizing. Like it might be cringe, but it helps me get so many kills. I'm literally sitting here and just like visualizing what the opponent's going to look like. Is he, even like the player model, like visualize the stupid little like beanie he has on and everything, so that when you actually peek out here, you've already played the scenario in your head. And you can do this in these moments where you're literally just holding one line. It's the easiest thing in the world to visualize.
Yeah.
But then also just realize how we've been holding this too, because you're giving him such a bad timing, bro. You're gonna open yourself up to this so much. So if you're gonna be here and you're holding this with your gun, dude, freaking just hold it. Maybe even crouch, or maybe do some jiggles and something. But just keep in mind when we sit here, and then peek out, and then sit here, you're just opening yourself up to such a bad timing. Yeah, and then like even here we can see like our crosshair placement's really bad, because it's okay if we're gonna peek, but one, it's a little too high, and two, we're just sitting here. Like we're honestly just saying, just keep your crosshair to the side then. Okay, yep. And I think he actually saw us there too, which is why he mollied us. And we're gonna learn from our opponent's mistakes here actually, because honestly he should have killed you here. Like let's be real. This is such a advantageous like situation for him. Yeah, see, he sees you there. Because of the way like we're kind of trolling a little bit with the way we're like jiggling and like so he sees us, we don't see him at all. So what does he do? He's like, oh okay, I'm gonna molly this guy, which is okay, decent idea, I guess. Yeah, I mean honestly, good for you, bro. Good for you that you killed him. But if you ever are this guy in the situation, one, realize you can throw a molly over this wall so you're not exposed. But two, when you throw that, I want you to get right on an angle, crouch next to it, and just prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. You know this guy's here. You know he's gonna have to swing you. So like you better be the first one to shoot, right? So like I said, good on you for killing him there. But if we're playing opponents that are a little more aware, a little more ready, like we're just gonna be beat by that. I mean, good dink on him. Some good dinkage. Okay. Bro, yes. And do you see why I need you to move more when we're fighting and not like shift as much? And like, I mean, this guy's crazy. This guy is like,
he's there.
Yes, this play is so dumb. It's literally so dumb, bro. But look at this. He doesn't stop moving. He literally just keeps going back and forth. When our crosshair kind of catches up to him, now he's going the other way.
Yeah.
This is like on the micro how I want you to fight as well. Now, I don't want you to, with an M4 or AK, just be running around going back and forth or something. But anytime we are playing this game, any bit of movement is going to give us advantageous fights. Any movement, man. It's so good. Like in CSGO, we used to be told like, don't hit your crouch button because you're going to get yourself killed. You know, be very like solid when you're shooting. But dude, in CS2, it's all about movement. Gotcha. Also, if you want to be like a real team player, bro, buy this P250 in util and give the P250 to a dude with armor. Because you're gonna be in the back anyway. So if you want to be like this, you can. But also, it's gonna make your homie feel a lot better when you give that to him. And maybe there's some games where you're like, hey, bro, can you buy the util in P250? I'll still throw the util, but can I have the armor in P2? In my eyes, and not everyone's gonna tell you this, but in my eyes, I feel like it's just so much better when the person with armor has the best gun. You want him to be like your tank. Oh yeah. And then even here, bro. Yeah, you have the P250. Take your range fights. Don't get up in their face with this. Take your range. Because like you might as well have a Glock if you're gonna get close range on them. So keep your range here. Yeah, good. Yeah, and again, I got you. We got to get you out of this habit of like, even though you're not gonna die here, no one's gonna kill you. Like the way we're just kind of running out into the open, and we're not really certain with what we're looking at, is gonna be a really like bad thing for us. It doesn't get us locked in. It makes us feel like we're kind of lost a little bit. And then also, of course, it kind of makes us look like we're not locked in, which who cares about looks? But if we look good, we're gonna feel good and we're gonna play good. Oh, bro, I always do this. I always do that, man. Sorry.
No worries.
I'm always accidentally hitting the first round when I go into these situations. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It was about to be really good because you take that contact and then you're fighting this guy and you actually have this wall making it so that you isolate him really well. I think we just didn't hit the shot, but say you do kill that guy, by the way, don't even try to cross back here. We saw that guy got off of the bomb once like we took contact. So in that moment, we would try to just isolate here, force him to tap the bomb again and play that post plant. And then here too, if you have an SMG, I need to see you get some close range fights. So let's see. Okay, good start. We're gonna go towards B. Wait, what are we throwing? Right side, I guess, or like a kind of a lurky right side smoke. That's fine. Bring our teammates. Yeah, and also I'm gonna give you more advice. Like if you want to be like next level, like teammate, bro. I mean, it doesn't really matter what gun you have in the situation. If your plan is to smoke for them and have them run in and do this play. So like, I mean, honestly, man, like I would say like, don't be afraid to get a Tech 9, just full nades and armor. Cause like the Mac 10 and Tech 9 aren't like super far away, but you're going to be in the back anyways. And if your teammates are actually listening to the strat and doing it, they have guns, they're going to run in. They're probably going to die somewhere along the way anyways. And we can just pick up their gun. Right.
Yeah.
So like you'll see me, I get Mac 10 low nades sometimes too, but like if this is the purpose of what you're doing in the strat, I think honestly, just get those flashes and stuff. It'll help your team win a lot. And then also, bro, danger area. If they are running down mid, which they should be, and what you should be doing too, bro, especially on the second round, people are going to be jumping up shelf. They are going to be jumping up here, and we can't just be like knife out. You got to have your gun out and keep running and look this way. Boom, and now we're going.
Okay.
You will get like actually like farmed, especially because what are you guys doing? You're throwing B nades. You're running in here, bro. If the mid players have any minds, they're gonna be like, oh shoot, I need to help my B players as soon as possible. Let me just run up shelf and start helping them. It's something, I mean, I die all the time because good players, like they'll just cut the nade thrower off. So good players will recognize this happening. They'll do it right away. And then they'll know like, hey guys, like keep this guy contained doors here. So it's something like I actually like, I'm throwing nades doing this. I'm like, bro, I need to jiggle it. They're here. I can't do anything. Okay, again, close range fights. Yeah, this is getting flustered. A little nervous. Okay, boom, we get the kill, yeah. And this is going to come a time for you, bro. This is just going to naturally come a time. But like, this is happening in the milliseconds. So this is going to have to come within and something you got to recognize and try to identify and just get better at. And I'll help you identify it here. Bro, you're making the decision to fight this guy, right? In your mind, there's so much stuff going on right now, but you've got to understand people are running in through here. They're killing your teammates. You know, obviously we can see that someone might peek here too. As you're fighting this guy, whatever you're doing, you have to be going forward in some way or you're just always going to die here. You're always going to die. Because like during this entire fight, we're right there, right?
Yeah.
And yes, we do have a teammate. Yes, we do have a teammate that should be able to pick this up and see this, but naturally you've got to get really good at that. I'm pushing along, I'm fighting, I'm going to be relentless and keep running at this guy. So now I can play here and have a little bit of a foothold. It's like you're a rock climber and now you've got a safe place to put your one of your hands or something. You can really slide yourself in there and be annoying. And man, like it's going to look different in every situation you play in. Things are going to be hard, like it's gonna be hard to identify that, but with time, bro, if you really can identify it, you're gonna get better and better and better at that. Now this is what your mid control, we need to get it to look like something like this. Smoking elbow, molly here, and taking. Look at, you know, we were sitting here and we're like, oh, we can't take that. Exactly what we got to do on our CT side. Okay, we're gonna smoke off street.
Just a CT, I think.
Yep. Good. And then you're gonna lurk. That's fun. Yeah. Yeah, that's so unfortunate that we die here because we have the round one and all we're doing is throwing nades. Dude. Okay, so like I have my audio low. We're not gonna hear anything, but like we in the game, we 100% hear this guy, man. And it sucks that we keep like moving when we hear this guy. We keep going forward because like, bro, we've won the round. If you're gonna hold this, just hold it. We definitely hear him at this point, by the way. Like there's no way we don't. And if we don't, it's just an audio issue. But what I'm saying is like we have to be ready for this fight. We have to be in our position in this moment, and we can't kind of be like like uncomfortable with our crosshair and like where we're positioned. Because
Yeah.
that's really unfortunate, because that honestly was like a kill we've got to have, or at least hide. I mean, sometimes, bro, I'm a rat. Instead of trying to fight this guy right here, I might just back up and then go behind here. I'm like, this guy is sprinting, he's running, so I'll wait for him to sprint through here, do his thing, and I'm just shifting myself around this like little pillar. Boom, easiest kill of my life now. And why is that good too? Because it's so unbelievably frustrating as a CT to die like that. And you're gonna have people typing to you like, bro, what are you doing, you're so bad, but like it's such a good mental thing to do too. And let me just expand on that real quick too, and the reason why I tell you this as well is, where's this guy gonna look, right? Where's he gonna look when he's running through here? He's naturally just going to be looking in these positions, whether he knows you're there or not. That's just where his crosshair should be. So when you decide to put yourself here, you ruin every little element of surprise you have. Honestly, man, it'd probably be better if you put yourself here, because then his crosshair probably won't be there at least, or he's going to lazily clear it. But don't put yourself in very clearable positions. Like just anywhere. It's like, why you know, it's okay to play here. This can be a good CT spot to be sometimes, but you just have to be really careful, because the T's are going to be looking there when they enter, whether they know you're there or not. So across any map you're playing, no matter Ancient, Anubis, it's going to be something you don't want to do to yourself. You've got that nasty lurk going on. You've got a really cool position. Don't give it up by just walking into where their crosshair is going to be naturally. A little unnecessary flash there. Yeah, we're just super uncomfortable. It's fine. We go back with our teammate, maybe. Oh yeah, okay, we got get bomb. We should be getting bomb at least. 2v3, there's no reason not to. Yeah, we should get bomb. Now we have to go back all the way and get it. Well, yeah, at least it allows us to go A, but at this point, we're not playing Navi, so they're not all going to be B, and we're here. You see that?
I just watched them do
Yeah.
that.
Dude, I don't know how they're getting fake. That is so sad to watch, bro. Like, what? Nice find, though. Huge find. So, yeah. Honestly, good risk here. Plant that bomb right away. Yep. Plant that bomb. And you know what I'm thinking as I'm planting this bomb?
No.
Dude,
Not.
as this is going down, my brain is like going on overdrive, like thinking like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I can't just sit here. Okay. As soon as this bomb's going down, I'm aggressing somewhere or repositioning in some sort of way. Like this is where we got to start playing ahead of ourselves, ahead of the game. And by the time the bomb's down, we're not thinking to ourselves, oh, where should I go? We've already decided.
I don't know if I probably should have tried to wrap more there, but I thought to play boxes right there just since I had the Tech 9. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even think it was like a bad position.
Yeah.
Let me see. Sorry, let's see exactly what happens here. Well,
Free fire too early.
yeah, like I think you kind of outplayed yourself a little bit, because while yes, there is maybe a time and place to pre-fire, like say say it's a 1v1 and we know the guy's on 1 HP, bro, come out here and just start shooting, right? But like in a situation where it's normal like this, a 1v2, don't do it backwards. Swing, identify, shoot. Really make sure you're shooting the target so that like your first bullet isn't just a warning shot for them.
Yeah.
Because the second you just swing and start shooting before you even see him, you're just warning them like, hey, like look right here. This is where I'm swinging from.
All right.
Yep. So like I said, unless it's like a very situational like thing where it's like, oh yeah, this guy, we sneeze on him and he's dead, then don't do that. Is this a lineup? Or are we just throwing it?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
I think it is. Yeah. Close to.
Maybe. Nah, I mean, it's kind of lurky. I think we kind of just eyeballed it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Which, hey, if we're on CD side, by the way, let's learn from our own stuff here. If we're on CD side, man, if I ever see a T like throw something lurky like this or something, I am abusing it. Like I am actually like, I'm like, and you just got to identify it. And luckily our teammate did throw another smoke here, but I would try to identify that and be like, okay, I'm going to try to abuse their smoke, like abuse whatever they threw. I think we
Like
actually
play around it.
Yep. 100%. Yep. And it's really frustrating too for the opponent's perspective. Then yeah, like I said, it's just a danger area, by the way. Like even if we have teammates, things are going on, just be cautious, be careful with how we're coming out here. And it sucks because we did have teammates, so it's not all on you, but kind of a bit of a traffic jam. People are going to swing you from cave. People are going to swing you from shelf. Always a risky place to be in.
Yeah.
Line up. We thought messed it up a little bit.
I missed it. I think it was supposed to go to donut.
Yeah, just make sure when we're lining up, by the way, like we're okay. I mean, you were. We just gotta adjust it. Yeah, we just gotta adjust it. We gotta aim a little lower.
Too high. Yeah.
Yep, aim a tiny bit lower and you're good. Okay. I mean, I just want to help you optimize some of these. I don't think that's necessarily bad. I think it's, where are we going after we throw that? Okay, yeah. I want you, instead of throwing that necessarily, it's not going to hurt your teammates. Come through here and throw a flash over the top. Don't jump throw, just throw it through here. You can adjust it. If they're already out here, be really careful throwing it aggressively. And if they're not out, then throw it aggressively and get it all the way up here so it lands like this.
Okay.
Flash through that skylight. It's so good. Okay. Kind of jumbling. Oh, wait. Do we have binds for each nade, or do we scroll?
No, I scroll. Yeah.
Bro, I know this sucks, and you've probably already seen it. You've already heard it. Bind those nades. Bind them. Bind everything, bro. I know you're probably good at scrolling. I scrolled for thousands of hours in this game, and I sucked. I was awful when I tried to bind everything, but it made me such a better player because need to flash? Boom. Flash key's all I need to press. Need to plant the bomb? Bomb key. Whatever. Like, it really is something that is going to hold you back, whether you're good at scrolling or not, because I'm sure you're great at scrolling. That's how I felt. I was like, I don't need to change it. I'm good at this. That is a huge change that instantly could just make you better after like a week or so of you sucking with it, because you're going to suck. It's just
I watched
the truth.
your videos recently, and I saw you say that. I was like, oh, he's definitely going to
Yeah.
say that on my...
Yeah, 100%. Now we know for the future, bro, if you're going to plant here, you really got to make sure you're as close to this line as possible. Small little tweak right there. That means everything. It means the difference between you surviving, getting that bomb down, and winning the round versus this round kind of being really close. Or I guess it wasn't close, but just harder than it needs to be. But yeah, man, if I was you, bro, that would be like my easiest change right there to implement. And I don't even care what keys you use, man. Use if you want advice, I can give you advice, but whatever is comfortable for you. You crazy for running in like that. I think we had info that they were all mid or something, right? Did we?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, what are we smoking though? I get you're trying, like, I like it. You're trying to help your team, but there's just no reason. Like, just let everyone cross through here with their guns. Or if you're gonna smoke, we can't just swing out here and do this. If we're that concerned, if we're that worried, which we shouldn't be, throw it off this wall, bounce it off this wall so it lands here, so they still can't get vision. I get you're trying to smoke them off, you're trying to do this, but it's just not worth the risk. And it makes us look like a worser player than we necessarily are. Yeah. I like that you think about using nades though. This is easy because it's just small tweaks versus like if you weren't using nades.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is some stuff we can work with. Just get one dig, we get laid down. Let's get next round.
I think I did try to play more of like support in this game, just knowing I'm a level 4 and they're like 8s and 9s and 10s and
Gotcha.
stuff. So.
Yeah, this is another example. Yep, we just gotta hold. Like we actually just maybe even crouch on this wall just to line yourself up and make sure we are like holding. We have a very simple job right now, so like don't overcomplicate this simple job.
Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's even giving us all the info here. Yep, awesome, and you pick it up. Yep, we just gotta we gotta get you donk sliding a little bit too, and just like moving and doing stuff like that. Which, like you said, you probably, and I guarantee you're 100% right, where you probably do a lot of that stuff in your games you're not as uncomfortable in. But we got to get it so that even when you're uncomfortable, we're seeing good signs of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
because
confident in that too.
Yep. Because like I totally understand, bro. Like again, like I come from a player's perspective, and I totally get that when you're in these lobbies, you're going to be playing a lot differently than when you're playing in lobbies you're comfortable in and you're used to. It's going to change every part of your game, and it doesn't have to be bad either. and that's where like some players do really well in high lobbies. They play up to the level. Some players destroy noobs. Some players, you know, everyone's different.
I should have got way more kills there, I think.
Yeah, wait,
right
what
there.
well,
I think I whipped a lot.
One, we have bomb, so just always be careful. But it's a 3v5. We got to get some solution here. So I don't mind you taking fights. I'm just trying to analyze. Okay, we know this guy's here. Oh, we are crazy. We're like, okay, we're gonna swing this. Yeah. And again, you're so focused on getting the kill that you literally didn't move a single key there. Once you got to that corner, you didn't touch your keyboard. You just shot. Just shoot, shoot, shoot. Yeah. So during your training, I really want you to utilize crouching, moving, doing all these things. I don't care what you're using. Do you know what refrag is?
Yeah.
Yep. If you're using refrag in your training, that's going to be a priority. You got to focus on is crouch and move, crouch and move. Also the jiggling. I need you to practice crossfire, X-fire, those sort of things. And yeah. Yeah. And like, bro, like even here, like I'm just going to pull out a random peek in this demo. Like no reason to really even talk about this, but just another example is like here, man, you're peeking and you're shifting. You're just holding shift while you're peeking. You let go a little bit and then you hold it again. Here's an example where let go of your shift button, peek with a crouch peek this, just so that when you're peeking it, you're going at a diagonal. And when you're on their screen, like, yeah, like it's hard for them to like track you because you're moving diagonally down as you're peeking. Also, it helps you with your spray control a little bit because we're already in a crouch position. Hey, we have a crazy flank here. Yeah, and you're... okay, we get the kill. Yeah, but that was that made me nervous. Yeah.
Oh, I think I was calming through that. I just got lucky with the against the upper.
Yeah, everything we're peeking is just crouch, like, or not crouching, just shifting. So if you're better than them, like if in that moment you're better than them, you're gonna kill them obviously, but like we're not giving ourselves any advantage. And again, same thing here, brother. Like, you know, and this is something it's really I just want to keep pointing out so that you actually work on it and it's good. Bro, you have 18 bullets. 18 bullets. There's one guy alive. If you shoot 18 bullets in this guy in a fight and don't kill him, you deserve to die anyways. Like, just keep those 18 bullets and focus up. Just keep those 18 bullets and use them. I wouldn't, like, you know, especially when there's one guy alive, I wouldn't even really need to feel the need to reload unless I'm like under 10 bullets. And then of course I'm going to jiggle things out and be like, all right, man, let me reload real quick. And there's exceptions to everything, right? Like if you're in a 2v1 and you know the last guy is like all the way down here, he's making noise or something, of course, bro, like just reload, right? There's nothing else for you to really do. But yeah, it should not be a priority though. Yeah, again here, you see how much like, okay, now we're in a spot, now we're holding. But before that, we're just like so much unnecessary movement. And even here, like, yeah, like, you know, crouch here, that's kind of an uncomfortable spot to me. I don't know. I guess all these are uncomfortable spots. But I can just like feel kind of like some nervousness like coming through just even this positioning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like you see, like there's so much like unnecessary movement to do the same exact task. Yeah. Okay, we rotate around though because our teammate makes the same exact play you made. That's crazy. Yep, good. Gun out here because we don't know what timing there could be. Okay. Little note, I'm just gonna help you out here. This is a moment we can flash above us, by the way. We can flash over here, and it just makes it so that we could peek with it because this roof is here. We can peek with it if we want. Not that this was bad. Not that this was bad. I mean, it kind of is because there's a slope there. You see how that slope is gonna eat the nade?
Yeah.
So actually, nobody's gonna get blinded here. So that's a good adjustment, actually. Actually, really solid.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my. Hey, we'll take that, bro. We'll take that. Merry Christmas, yeah? The funny thing is, like, I don't want you to do that. But like, because you jumped, because you introduced this movement, this guy whiffed so many bullets on you, bro. Yeah. So we're not gonna jump, but we are gonna move back and forth, constantly moving around, and it's just a perfect way to end the game right there.